Hi, everybody. Are you ready? It has been a while since we have done this 90-degree weather. It's absolutely likely that Portland, Salem, and Vancouver all at least make it to 90 degrees on this Thursday afternoon. For Portland, today would or will become the 22nd 90-degree plus day that we have had so far this summer season, which is getting certainly well above what I had projected. I think it was back in May, and there's quite a few days to come, maybe four in a row this time around. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill, coming to you from the Portland, Oregon area, Vancouver, Washington. And what you're looking at, let's start on the left side. This is the upper level 500 millibar, 18,000 feet contour map showing you this upper level high, which is also referred to this time of the year as a heat dome when you've got it being the center of hot weather, which it will be this time. Again, this high, which was all the way back into Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, has now shifted back to the west and will continue doing so Friday and Saturdays. It moves up into Nevada, Idaho, and parts of Oregon. This will produce the hottest weather of the week for the I-5 corridor, Salem, Portland, and Vancouver again on Friday and Saturday. And then what's new is that there's a separate ridge. This one develops actually out in the Pacific, just offshore the mid part of next week. So this is Thursday of next week, a 594 pressure high, ridging strong off of the Pacific coast, and models indicating that this will also bring a chance of multiple days of 90-degree weather redeveloping again next Wednesday or Thursday of next week. So after a quiet August, some hot weather to wrap up the month, and it looks like some hot weather in the first week of September coming our direction as well. Now, here are the latest numbers of the hot weather that starts today and goes through Sunday. These are my forecast projections for Portland. So today, 90 to 93, the record out of PDX is 95. Tomorrow, 96, the record is 100. Saturday, 97, the record is 102. Certainly expecting Friday and Saturday to be the hottest, and if anything, Saturday to be hotter than Friday. Then by Sunday, I still like us hitting 90, maybe 92 for a high, and the record out of PDX is 98 degrees. Not as hot as we were back in July, but hot enough, right? And certainly hot enough to catch your attention. The Momentous Wealth podcast continues to be the sponsor of my weathercast, and thank you very much for that. You can listen to these investment topic podcasts on Apple Podcast or on Spotify. This is a locally owned and operated investment firm, the Momentous Wealth Management, licensed in Oregon and Washington. Again, search their podcasts for investment topics. All right, let's get you going and let's look at the hot weather, shall we? So this is the European model, which I like the best this time around in terms of the temperature projections. And here it is this afternoon showing 91 degrees in Marion County, 90 degrees up around Woodburn. This shows upper 80s in Multnomah County, but I really feel confidence is high that we will hit 90 degrees in Portland. And notice it's not as hot today in central or eastern areas, low to mid 80s. We are looking at some 80-degree temperatures where you see the orange colors right up along, especially the north coast, Tillamook County, and up into Clatsop County. Now, remember, Friday expected to be hotter and Saturday expected to be hotter. So the European numbers on Friday, 90s or better from Lane County, or I shouldn't say better, 90-degree temperatures plus from Lane County all the way up into Multnomah County. With temperatures, this is showing mid-90s in Salem. I think mid-90s in Portland tomorrow as well. It shows 98 degrees in parts of southwestern Oregon. And now it shows Central Oregon in the 90s. There's Deschutes County, the Sun River Bend, Redmond area as well. And then it shows you 90-degree temperatures out in the Columbia Basin. Here's a 95 out around Pendleton. So that's Friday. And let's see what happens Saturday. All right, Saturday, here we go. 100-degree temperatures in the Columbia Basin. So certainly the weather gets hotter and hotter in central and eastern areas. It shows 96 around Bend on Saturday, and it shows 94, 95, 96, and I think maybe 97 around Portland down into Salem on Saturday. This does show the coast starting to cool off. Some other modeling shows that at least the north beaches from Tillamook up through Seaside and Astoria could hit 80 today, tomorrow, and Saturday. The European model says, well, on Saturday, the coast will start to get a little bit cooler. And I do believe the coast will certainly be cooler on Sunday. And we will take the edge here on the west side of our state off of the hottest weather on Sunday as well. Let me just show you Sunday, and then we'll move on. Here is Sunday afternoon. This actually cools us back down into the 80s, but I think we could hit 90 still on Sunday, but certainly not as hot as Friday or Saturday will be. It still shows 100 degrees out toward Pendleton. So again, and then only 60s at the coast on Sunday. So this is your Labor Day weekend that we are looking at. Here is a look at Labor Day, which remember is our next chance of scattered showers. There's a weak low that's going to move up northward, move up from our south into Oregon and kind of cut across the heart of our state on Labor Day. It's not a strong system, but it certainly makes sense that it will produce at least some scattered shower activity, maybe a thunderstorm here in Oregon and up into Washington on Labor Day. So this is Labor Day at 5 p.m. This is the American GFS model. And just note, it's showing here on the west side anywhere from about 5/100ths of an inch to closer to 1/10 of an inch of rain of scattered shower activity from Cowlitz County, Kelso, Longview, all the way down through Albany. Chance of rain at the coast as well, and a chance of a scattered shower out east. Now, I think the European model does a better job of showing you the spotty, scattered nature of what the models are now picking up on. So where you see the green, these are areas that have a chance to get perhaps closer to 1/10 of an inch of rain in scattered shower activity. And notice southwestern Oregon. Here's the Mid-Willamette Valley to the Coast Range. Here's a scattered shower threat getting over the Blues, and in Central Oregon, also out in the Gorge. So I like this model because it basically says that nearly everybody in Oregon and Washington, it doesn't show Eastern Washington, but otherwise, everybody in our two-state area, especially in Oregon, having a scattered shower threat that develops on Monday, Labor Day into Monday night. And there could be a thunderstorm mixed in. So if you're having an outdoor barbecue on Labor Day, what are the odds of a scattered shower finding you? I mean, at best 50-50, and quite frankly, maybe not even that good. So I wouldn't freak out or think that an event is going to get rained out, but please realize that you could be in a spot where you get some threatening skies for a period at some point Monday afternoon into Monday evening due to this weak low that's coming up into our area. So with that said, let's just get you to some temperature forecasts. These are the numbers at 8 o'clock this morning, 57 down in Medford. So already getting hot, 99 down in Medford on this Thursday, 103 Friday, 100 Saturday. Here's a cooler Sunday and a cooler Labor Day with a high of 85. This forecast from the National Weather Service not printing out a chance of rain in Medford itself on Monday. So, but we'll see. Remember that scattered shower threat did include southwestern Oregon on the European model. All right, over in Central Oregon Bend, 88 today. Remember, it gets hotter tomorrow and Saturday. 96 Friday, 98 Saturday, 94 Sunday. Does not give a realistic chance of a scattered shower in Bend on Labor Day, but again, certainly near the Cascades, there could be a scattered shower. Sister is a little bit closer to the Cascades, for example, than say Bend is. So we'll keep watching that particular forecast. Up in Seattle, that's where you're going to be over the upcoming holiday weekend. 77 today, 80 tomorrow, 82 Saturday, all sunny. And then a little bit cooler going into Labor Day, 75. And probably too far north up in Seattle for a shower chance. So I do like Labor Day being dry to our neighboring city, and then 72 and 75. What about along the coast? Let's go to Newport, Central Beaches, see if they print out a rain chance here. 78 today, 77 Friday. There will be some 80s today and tomorrow along the coast. This likes cooler weather on Saturday and on Sunday. And there's that chance of a scattered shower along the central coast of Oregon on Labor Day. I like that, at least a possibility thereof, with a temperature of 69 degrees. And finally, my Portland 7-day forecast. Here it is, courtesy of Hazeldale Tire Pros up here in Clark County. 93 today, at least 90. And then mid-90s tomorrow, maybe as hot as 96. And then at least mid-90s, maybe 97 on Saturday. Not records. And then down to 90 or 92 on Sunday. Some of the models are showing we get enough cloudiness on Sunday, maybe partly sunny conditions that Portland and Salem would hold in the 80s. If that's the case, it would be cooler temperature-wise, but it would be humid, more so than what we're going to see in the coming 2 or 3 days. And then that at least a chance for a scattered shower threat on Labor Day with some cloudiness and a high of 83. Morning clouds of sun on Tuesday. And then back up to 87, maybe closer to 90 on Wednesday of next week, just like that. And right now, all models are indicating a high temperature of 90 or 92 on what would be day 8 on that Thursday. That is your update as we look into the Labor Day weekend. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. That helps me out, gives you an alert or notification, I should say, when I post a new video. I'll talk to you again over the weekend. And for now, I'm Rod Hill.